one way that we innovated is that we're bringing non-dual awareness and self-inquiry and mindfulness as the primary way that we help people. So to really untangle the traumas and the beliefs and the shame and what we call deficiency stories under their addictions, the things that drive their suffering generally. So we're bringing a different approach, or a very old approach, right? Thousands of years old, to something new, something fresh. Because with this particular type of inquiry, as you know, that we do, it opens up facets of our consciousness that were previously hidden to us. Like the unconscious starts to become more online, and we start to see some of the things that are really driving our behavior, things that were hidden to us. And that's just one of the great things about this modality. The original intent of the Kiloby Center was to have a place of unconditional love and support, and really just a place for inquiry. What happened in your life? That's a different question. What happened to you starts to answer the question of what are your traumas? What are the self-esteem, the deficiency stories that you're carrying around? What is all the stuff that you brought that gets combined into the addictive behavior? Just thinking of it differently in terms of what happened to you, as the focus stops being about what are you using to medicate that. That's just your medicine. That just happens to be your medicine. It may not be the best way to medicate an issue. Like if you've got trauma or something, it may not be best to sort of just overindulge all the time in sugar or heroin, obviously. But it's the best that you have until you get healed, right? And the healing has to offer something more than the drug or the sugar, or it will end up losing the battle in the end. What we're trying to do is to go into those deep places to really set people free, like to set people free in those areas of their unconscious that are driving their suffering, really. And as their suffering starts to quiet down, just their overall suffering, their sense of just being comfortable in their own skin, their central nervous system more regulated, their sense of who they are much clearer. They're just more awake. There's an awakening that happens, as you know, where they actually recognize an awareness that's not of the ego, really. That's aware of the ego, but it's not of the ego.
Go to kilobicenter.com, Radical Recovery Summit, for access to the interviews. You can watch them free online for 48 hours after they air, or you could purchase an all-access pass. kilobicenter.com.